trials, it could happen. Tell your doctor if you had or plan to have vaccines, or if you are or plan to become pregnant. Key symptom may cause a decrease in some types of antibodies. The most common side effects are upper respiratory tract infection, headache, and injection reactions.
Kesimpta fits my life, so how I fill my time is up to me.
Talk to your doctor about why Kesimpta could be right for you.
I'm Jay.
I'm Sean.
Hey, I have, per the advice of the Secretary of State's office, my not Secretary of State, Congresswoman's office, tried to get an attorney for the disability case. Every attorney that I talked to, after I explained to them what's going on, they don't want to take the case. I can't understand like how I've literally talked to and explained this to 10 attorneys and they've all said no. I don't even know how hard is it. Even when I told the congressman's office that I was having a hard time finding an attorney, she's just like, you gotta find one, so keep trying. So, yeah. But I have a question. I know it's not just me. Like, literally, how many things do you have going on in your life right now? A lot. Yep, I know what I mean. Yeah, it's life, though. I just got to figure out how to get an attorney. Like, what about legal aid? Can I get an attorney through legal aid? I'm going to contact legal aid. I don't know why that just came to me. There we go. Legal aid it is. I shall call them. Well, it's 3:30. I'll call them tomorrow when they fresh in the office. I'm in New York and I filed my own attorney for my SSD. My mom is home. She back. They discharged her. See, the thing about it is, so everybody have a clear understanding. You know, we y'all talk. I'm jumping off and about to go to my mom for a second right now. So you know, everyone, we breathe through our nose and our mouth. And say for instance, you cut off your nose, you could still breathe through your mouth only, not as freely. So her issue is she's not breathing out of her nose, she's not breathing out of her mouth. There's a hole right here that she breathes out of. Now that's not the exact same hole that food goes in. You understand that, right? Okay. So what happens is we have the natural ability to cough and cough up spleen and it comes out of our mouth. Well, her ability to cough and cough up mucus or spleen or whatever, it goes to a spot and she doesn't have the ability to swallow and make it come out. So it sits there, which means she has to take the thing, the suction, stick it through her larynx and down to catch it. Well, when it's thick, the hole that she breathes in is about this big. So if there's mucus around it, it makes that hole smaller, which makes it harder to breathe. And if the mucus totally closes up, it closes off all of her oxygen. So she has to be rushed back to the emergency room. You guys see, this is like the third time since she's had this surgery. She has to be rushed back to the emergency room because they need to have the what's the word? Industrial, if you will, type of machine where a specialist has to go in and, go down there, because it has to be removed quick and it has to be removed safely. So she was home with my nephew. My sister had left to go to the store or something, just coincidentally. Her son was there, and my mom went in there to him saying, like, I can't breathe. Like, she can't talk, of course, because she don't have a voice box. But she went in to say, I can't, to sign to him that she was having a hard time breathing. So he was like, what, you can't breathe, Grandma? And she was like, so he called 911. When 911 got there, they tried to put oxygen on it to try to get her forced oxygen in that little hole. And they also try to suction because they're medical professionals also. So when they can't suction enough to get her, what do you call it? Her oxygen level. They put your stats. They put the little thing on there and they can test like how much oxygen you actually have in your own body. And hers steadily declines while they're en route to the hospital. So as soon as she got to the hospital, they did the same thing again, take her right back to resuscitation, put the thing in there, remove it, and then her stats go back up. But how long does that happen? How many times do you go through that? I don't know. But he said she started to panic and he started to panic. And, good thing they paramedics are close to my sister's house. They're less than 5 minutes away. So, they get there really quick. And she said, my nephew said once they got there yesterday that as soon as they pulled up, they already took the, one was coming inside and the other one was bringing the gurney in. Like, they already knew that they had to take her. So, like, that's just, it's crazy. And it's hella scary. It's hella scary. It's thick and sticky. Yep. So, again, it's scary. And then we have like this family message. So when I'm texting, like, she back at the hospital. And last night they didn't want to release her. It's almost like it's their first time seeing her. Yeah. So they were saying, oh, well, we can't release her without oxygen. I'm like, hey, this isn't the first time that this has happened. Now all of a sudden you can't release her without having oxygen. So it's been crazy. It's been scary. It's been I don't know. My cousin called me this morning. He said, wait, your mom back in the hospital? I just saw her Tuesday. He said, I just saw her Tuesday. She was fine. She was dancing around. I said, yeah, that's the scary thing about this. That's the scary thing about this this surgery. And see, statistics show that people don't live long after this laryngectomy. That's what statistics show. However, I went to TikTok. I got it right here. I went to TikTok and I see, again, young people. And I was like, they're living and these people are thriving with it. So why would it say that like people don't live long with it? I couldn't understand that. I couldn't understand it. And they were talking, and the lady was saying how she communicated with her kids. They were all different races, all different ages, all different nationalities. So I just, I don't understand it, but a little research shows that. But it doesn't seem like it from looking at how people, No, don't do that.
I am filming on what I think is like the best invention ever, and I don't know why I didn't think to show y'all this before. But shout out to you for asking. I'm filming on my phone, but my phone is like on this tripod thing in my car. So my phone.
Girl, wait, hush. Oh. So again, when something is when you going through something with your loved one, your family member, the first thing that we do, I don't care what the situation is, even if it's you cooking something, if somebody's sick, we go straight to Google, right? We go straight to the internet, and especially if you want to, again, our brain is our weapon. You have to keep yourself armed with as much knowledge as you can have, because knowledge is power. Laryngectomy. So, again, I don't know if I showed y'all this, but if you go to TikTok and look at the laryngectomy, here are all these people that have it, that live with it.
Okay, you guys, so if you are a parent that's had a child with birth defects and people told you that you can't do anything about it, now you can. All you have to do is go to...
But these are people that live with it, that thrive with it, and showing you how... Showing you how they take care of it. So, and none of these people look like, oh, it's over. You know what I'm saying? So why is her case so different? The reason that you have a laryngectomy, all these people had throat cancer. You feel what I'm saying? Again, they're talking, they're smiling, they're explaining their situations, and again, they're all ages, all sex. Some of them are preparing themselves. Some of them you can totally see it. Some of them you can't. I don't understand if that's covered. I don't understand how she breathing. See, I don't understand it. You feel me? Like, I don't get it.
Show yourself 3 years in a row to see how much you've changed.
Yeah, so I don't know. Again, I'm trying to educate myself. I can't educate nobody else. I can't answer questions. And I'm inquisitive. I'm the one that's going to ask questions. I ask the doctor questions. I'm going to ask everybody questions. I don't know. I just want to know. I'm nosy. Then knowledge is power. So... yeah, and again, most people are the same way. Knowledge is power. They're going to try to give you...
Check my story just before this. I got my 10-year checkup.
Confused. The tracheostomy does not go to the stomach. The tracheostomy goes
Yeah, so again, we don't know. I don't know. You don't know who will be the next person that go through this, because what they call our life situations and diagnosis happen every day to the unsuspected. Nobody expect these things, and you know, like, it's just it's life. It's life, and you never know. Again, knowledge is power. Oh. Wow. Well, I see that one smoking. Wow. Yeah. And I guess that's alcohol does to the liver. Yeah, man, you never know. You never know. So again, I try to arm myself with as much knowledge as I can. And even at the same time, I'm like, oh, how much more can you take? And God say, let me show you how much more you can take. Here, take this and take this on. Now go learn about that and spread the word about this and teach this. Oh, you don't know nothing about this? Here you go. Here's something else for you to learn. So, yeah, you can, and then I'm the type of person that I can do, you know what I'm saying, go and just look too much. So I'm like, okay, like, you've looked enough, you know enough, don't go overboard, because then you'll start to see the bad stuff. You know, like, I started to see, oh, people only live for 4 months after, and I'm like, the life expectancy of it, these people don't look like they about to go nowhere. These, you know, like, yeah, I was seeing what she was saying. Oh wow, that's good to know. Let me take her music off. That's good to know. Wow. And I wasn't looking at her quirky little dance, but the information she said, in case of an emergency, is bag. And they don't have one at my sister's house. You know, the little things that the paramedics have, the bag. I need to tell them, y'all need to make sure y'all get a bag. I just found it. If the paramedic's not there yet and she having a hard time and they can't get the suction out, you can bag her. Force the air. See there? Let me go ahead and like that post, girl. Oh, she's a respiratory therapist. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she has a lot of informative videos. Again, their numbers aren't she's not at, you know, with 36,000 views and 50,000 views on some post because she's not saying something that's not good. You know, knowledge is power. And if you can arm yourself with as much knowledge as you can take, then you're arming yourself with power. And you know, the knowledge and the power that I have, I share it with anybody and everybody at any time. Because if I got it, I want y'all to have it. I want y'all to get it. You don't know who in the situation. Somebody else on here has somebody going through something. Like, I'm the only one? I keep telling y'all, like, no. Yeah, see, I look and learn something new because, yeah, I don't think hers that big. Yeah. 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 My mom said the same thing. She said, it's so much harder than she thought it would be. But had I not saw the words right there, I wouldn't have understood what she said. So people dealing with stuff that we haven't the slightest idea about. You know, so be mindful of that when you saying your daily prayer. You know, pray for everybody in every situation. Those people that are near and dear, and those the people that you don't know. You have no idea on how much praying for other people, how far it takes you. Like, seriously, pray for everybody because, whew, Lord Jesus. So I'm going to try again tomorrow to contact some more attorneys. I'm just throwing the story around there. All these people, you know, that's what the whole live started about, by me being aggravated by them, you know. But this too shall pass, and I hadn't given up yet, and I don't see failure nowhere down the road for me. I don't see give up nowhere down the road for me. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah. What I do see is success. Hey, good time. I see you down there. Good time. Travel. Oh, I see you. Well, see, I see a distraction down there too. It's way on down the road, but I'm gonna be prepared for you when I get there. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna keep on keeping on, and you do too. Okay. I've got a few calls. I'm gonna make my call back. Y'all are in my prayer. Y'all pray for 6 months. So July 2024. We on the roll. I ain't gonna be able to get it off my mind. I'm even with everything else right there. I just found a little space to put that. It's right there. Hey, Mamie Fox. That was my grandmother's name. It's a beautiful name. Thank you, Kobe. I appreciate it. I love you too, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, I love y'all. Listen, I keep saying it's for us. It ain't just for me. If you got some knowledge on something, don't keep it for me. If you got a friend that write grants or can help me, help us, don't keep it from me. Knowledge is power. Why do you want to keep the knowledge to yourself? Is that what you do with your kids? Do you know something and not educate them on it? No. You love them and you want to see them excel. Because you know when they excel, they're going to come back and do something for you. It's how I am. I'm checking into something for you in Atlanta. Well, Deborah Gregory, you're in Atlanta. Were you on my live this morning when I asked about my Atlanta sponsors? Please email me about my live this morning. So about my Atlanta sponsors, because I definitely need some help. And I'm definitely within, I'll say before the end of March, I'll be in Atlanta making some good positive moves. Yeah, that's what I see. What you see? What you see? What you see? Success? Oh, what you see? What you see? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya Pruitt. I love y'all. All right, so I'm thinking about it. I just got 2 missed calls, and I hope it's not Fresh's neighbor, because that's the only number that I can think over there other than the hospital. But let me call, because y'all know I've been on it. I've been at the hospital, post office, at the doctor's office. I went to Casa Colina today and took the papers back. I spoke with the rep in the health and wellness department. I already interviewed 2 people for his PT aid position, because at the new program, it's a facility like I would like, remember? But they come in, but they have to bring their own, their own aid. So he can go in and work on the equipment. He just has to bring his own aid. So I'm trying to find an aid to go with him that they're able to do swimming and all the stuff. See, that's what Operation Refresh want to be about. Well, I ain't got to just pay nobody to be in there all the time. I'm going to provide the equipment. See, that's it. The equipment, and train them. See, the person is just going to train his aid. You feel me? At Casa Colina, they're going to train Fresh's aid. Whoever will be his aid, they're going to train that person on the equipment, and they'll be able to come in 3 days a week, and she'll be able to work out with him for 2 hours. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. I see it. See it. Yeah. It's going to be good, because I only have to have like the 2 people there. I definitely want 2 people there at all times. The 2 people there, just in case someone needs a good spot, dealing with equipment like that. But I see it. I almost lick my fingers, but my hand ain't clean. I can taste it. Man. Yeah, it's called success. Yeah. I'm passing through hard work, going down the road of perseverance. Oh, that was just a speed break. It wasn't a distraction. That was just a little speed bump. Just tell me, slow down. You got this. Slow down. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. Slow down. Hey, listen. If you can't motivate yourself at times, you got a problem. You have to be able to motivate yourself at times. You have to be able to look in that mirror and say, hey, so-and-so ain't available. It's too late to go live. You've been in here crying. Look in that mirror and say, hey, you got this. Hey, look in the mirror at yourself and say, look at me. You got this. Smile. Be appreciative, because it could be worse. Look at me. Look at me. Say it and get in the mirror. I promise you. You're going to be like, who? Who's that girl? La, 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 la. Who? Yeah, you got to motivate you sometime. Yeah. You got to motivate you. It ain't going to always be somebody there to have your back. It ain't going to be. You know God in your pocket, and he hear you. Faith without work is dead. You going to have all the faith in God, you ain't going to put in no work? Come on now. It don't make sense. If you've been trying it that way, I challenge you to try it this way. Doing the same thing, you get the same results, and you wonder why. No. Thank you, Therese. I appreciate it. I love y'all too. I told y'all we going hard. I don't even be the one being like 2024 by a year. I'm going to do all that. What you? Yeah, well, what y'all don't see is me do this. I have to lift my leg when I see something. I say, what you see? What you see? What you see? What y'all see? Tell me what you see for yourself. What you see? What you see, Yolanda? What you see, Carnell? What you see, Kim? Yeah, you see financial growth, spiritual growth. You see better health, prosperity. What do you see? Come on now. If you don't see it for you, how the hell I'm gonna see it for you? How? Make it make sense. How can I see something for you that you don't see for yourself? Now you can get the vision. Give me the vision of what you got for you. So y'all know what my vision is. I know y'all see it for me. How could you not? How could you not see it for me? How? I don't know how y'all can't. And you better visualize it. Chris Brown said, I'm coming to California just to see you and Fresh for my birthday in May. I'm booking my tickets next month. Woo woo! You being on top is what I see. Cassandra, baby, I see it too. What you see? Over the horizon, over yonder. Yeah. Thank you. I feel it. Listen. I've been, again, I said, listen, they ain't giving you the therapy. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? I went and got all the paperwork, Social Security. I made new files. I put everything together. I know y'all hadn't seen me on live in a couple of days. I was putting all that stuff in order, focusing on what I needed, and I made them folders, and I started calling. Oh, you ain't gonna answer? All right, tomorrow morning, I'm up in your face. I kept calling attorneys. Telling the story. Today, nope, where I'm going? To the attorney's office. Can I make an appointment? Y'all gotta tell me no. Oh, well, we don't do that. Okay, well, I tried you. Let me go on to the next. I said, you mean to tell me I have to do everything online? I got a request for it. I can come in with my files and show. That ain't the kind of that's not the type of relationship that I'm looking for with an attorney. I need an attorney that can have hands on to me. I need for him to see me and understand me. So where I'm going tomorrow. Out where? Again, where? Googling attorneys in this area, disability, and I'm just pulling up at their office. I ain't calling to make no appointment. I don't care if he in or not. You're going to say, this mom came in and she had a stack of paper. She's got all her stuff together. That's what you're going to be able to tell him. And then God just going to send me where I need to be. So faith without work is dead. I got the faith. I'm putting in the work. Point blank, period. It's 4 o'clock. I really need to go. You know what? Let me get out my tail. And I'm going to change and get maybe like 2 miles in for the day. Give me a good 2 miles in before it gets dark. Again, I have to motivate myself. It'll be dark in a couple of hours. So if I go on and do it now, I ain't going to feel bad about not doing it. And why didn't you walk today? Oh, I just didn't feel like it. Well, that's not a good enough excuse. If your goal is you want to stay and you want to be healthy, like, make it make sense. How are you going to complain about being unhealthy So that's just my thought process on it. I'm trying to be a better me. Now you ain't got to be a better you if you don't want to be. That's dealing with you and yourself. You feel me? But as for me and myself, we're gonna try to be some better us's. You feel me? It don't take long, because the time that I'm talking to you, to y'all know what I'm being done. Y'all know I don't move slow at all. The time that I'm talking to y'all, I'll still be talking, took out walking, and I have 2 miles under my belt before it's over. You feel me? It don't take long. Again, I have to motivate myself. Ain't nobody sitting there saying, all right, don't be complaining when your back hurting again because you didn't sit around and not stretched. Don't complain. Like, don't complain if you're not fixing it. Oh, these bad knees. Well, do you ever stretch the knees or do you just put Ben Gay on them all the time? What you do? Do you ever say, I'm going to walk up and down the stairs today, rest off of them tomorrow, and then walk the next day? See, that's how you're going to get your body used to doing something. Don't just hop out there and say, oh, I'm going to start walking 5 miles every day. No, especially do it today, skip tomorrow, do a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, a little bit, especially if it's just walking. But how you think you're going to fix it? How you think? What you think going to happen? I don't know what y'all think, but if you don't do something to fix it, it won't get fixed. It won't get fixed. So that's what I'm going to do. See, just that quick. I'm about to be out of here. It's the end of the evening. I wore these sweatpants one time already this week. But it ain't like I be running a marathon. It's just like that. Michelle said, hey, amen, girl. I'm trying to motivate myself, but I do walk my dog several times a week. But I want to exercise in the house. I don't like to exercise in the house because it's boring. I'm nosy. So when I'm out and about, back. Not if I go fast. But yeah, I'm nosy. So when I'm out and about, you know, I'm viewing the scenery. I'm looking at houses. I'm wondering, who are home from work in there? What they in there doing? I'm nosy. I want to know. How happy are they? Yep. Am I the only one that asks myself them silly questions? I do. I ask myself those questions. What they do for a living? I want to know everything. Am I the only one? Oh, well. Hey, Kelly Cooper. My mom is better today. Well, that's what we've been discussing, how things are going. Now I need my earplugs. And as easy as 1, 2, 3, y'all out with me. Just like that. Y'all didn't even plan on going out with me today, did y'all? Nope. So you might as well just go on, put your headset on. You might as well just put your headset on and strike out walking. Turn on your Apple Watch. And start moving. Just because my head, my neck, then I'm out. Who else got up right then? Oh, Renee, thank you so much. Renee Bryant says she has a friend that runs a business for nonprofits, and she's amazing at what she do. I can't wait to tap in with her, especially if she's in Atlanta. Whether I don't care where she at, I'll go there, or we can Zoom. But I'm excited about all of that, and then some. I wish I could run like him, cause he run a long time. I want that car for my birthday. I want to trade it. Which way do you go? Oh, slow down. It's probably best that I go this way, because it'll be dark before an hour. If I go this way, I know my comeback is easier. I can run back. I can run downhill. So I'll just have to go uphill while I'm leaving, and then go downhill, come back. But yeah, that's all. Thank you, Renee. Ooh, I heard those little bells dinging behind me. Sound like somebody with a dog, but it's a man on a bike. Let me stretch a little bit. You gotta get that good stretch in. And you're gonna think about me next time you see somebody out in public and they just stretching. Yeah, because when you're a stretcher and you know the benefit of stretching, people stretch anywhere. It's almost like stretching your head, like it's itching. Oh, I need to stretch. So now, every time you see somebody in public, you're gonna be like, oh, he's a stretcher, huh? All right, y'all. My time is limited. I'm having wings for dinner tonight. Yep, I'm having wings. And I hadn't had anything to eat all day today other than a caramel macchiato from Starbucks. Thanks to my lovey for my Starbucks gift card. Anybody that know me, you know I really don't, I like Starbucks when I'm in the airport. Every now and then, I'll just need me a caramel macchiato. It ain't something that I'm gonna have every day, but I do like my Starbucks gift card. Yeah, so I had me a nice one today. That's probably what had me on crunk. All that caffeine. Get you one of them. It's a real appetite suppressant for me too. Cause it be enough everything in it. And I just add me 1 or 2 little Splendors, depending on my size. And when you walk, you gotta make sure you're slaying that arm like that. The faster you sling your arm, the faster you move. I had a cousin used to run like this. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he used to. Why ain't nobody saying that? Am I losing y'all? All right, I'm gonna take out running at this point. My stomach and my back. All right, yeah. I'm gonna take out running at this point. So I'm gonna put my phone in my bag, in my pouch. I'm gonna always run with my pouch because I need my chapstick, my earbuds, and my piece of peppermint and my napkin. That's what's in my pouch. Sometimes my charger too. It is today. I always have a little extra just in case my nose runs. Because the wind can blow a little bit out here once you start running. Watch these crazy folks. All right, but I'm gonna be out and we'll talk later, okay, y'all? I'm about to tell Siri to play me some running music. All right? All right. Now I'm gonna run all the way up the hill, but I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye for now.